guys, it's Stock Curry, and in today's video I'm going to give you an update on the markets. We're going to look at some technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and psychological analysis to determine how much lower stocks will go and when crypto will bottom out. So let's get into it! So the S&P 500 just fell to its lowest level in more than a year. That means it's now at a 52-week low. The S&P 500 is now down 17% from highs, the Dow is down 12% from highs, and the Nasdaq is down 27% from highs. Now, I know this seems extreme considering the fact that the S&P 500 is now at a 52-week low. However, you have to understand that with it only being down 17%, it is not even in bear market yet. The S&P 500 would have to drop more than 20% for it to officially be in a bear market. And so far, that has not yet happened. Now, most analysts think the S&P 500 will enter a bear market before it bottoms out. So for sure, we still have a lot more pain to go before this thing bottoms out. Now, in the short term, however, we might get a few relief rallies, and I think that's what's going to happen, and that's why the futures are up right now. I think we hit a bottom today, and we'll go up for a day or two. We'll have to see what happens Wednesday. Wednesday, when the CPI numbers come out, that is what's really going to determine how the markets move, probably for the rest of the week, and maybe even into next week. But for now, it does look like we'll get a little bit of a relief rally on Tuesday. And of course, as I said in yesterday's video, as the stock market goes down, cryptocurrencies tend to fall even faster or more than the stock market does. And on Monday, Bitcoin dropped more than 10%, well below $31,000. Bitcoin is now 53% below its all-time high, which it hit in November. Last year, I warned of the possibility of a crypto winter coming, and it sure looks like we are currently in the middle of a crypto winter. It does look like cryptocurrencies are going to continue to fall, and unfortunately, with the price of cryptocurrencies falling, some of the built-up ideas around the stability of cryptocurrency are starting to fall apart, and it's causing a lot of panic in cryptocurrency markets. Terra USD is a stablecoin. It's the third largest stablecoin, actually, and it's supposed to match the US dollar. It's supposed to stay right at a value of $1. Now, Terra USD, along with a lot of other stablecoins, is where people tend to hold their money while they're waiting to invest in something. It's designed as a place where the value is going to stay the same, so even if cryptocurrency overall falls, your stablecoin should stay at $1. However, Terra USD fell down to 69 cents. And what this did is it caused a whole lot of people to start selling off their holdings. It essentially caused a panic in the markets. Terra USD closed Monday at 80 cents, and a lot of people think it's going to be quite a long time before it gets back up to $1. Part of the problem is that people are starting to sell their Bitcoin and Ethereum in order to buy Terra USD, so that's also causing the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum to continue to go down as well. Now, this overall is a really big problem. Terra USD is the third largest stablecoin out there, and it is starting to fall apart. It is no longer a stablecoin. It's no longer matched at $1, and this is causing a lot of panic in the cryptocurrency markets, because if you can't even keep your money safe in a stablecoin, a lot of people don't want to invest in cryptocurrency at all. And so we're seeing a lot of money being pulled out of cryptocurrencies right now because of the entire cryptocurrency market just completely falling apart. So not only are stocks tanking, not only is bonds tanking, but now we have cryptocurrencies which are completely falling apart also. And it's just another sign that we are in fact in a crypto winter. The last crypto winter, people were talking about, well, there wasn't a lot of utility and it just didn't make sense and cryptocurrencies were a scam and blah, blah, blah. And now with this stablecoin falling apart, a lot of these thoughts and feelings are starting to come back again. And so we really have to be careful here, because if these feelings psychologically start getting more mainstream, we could actually see cryptocurrencies fall significantly more from here. I would not be surprised to see Bitcoin drop maybe 80 or 90% from highs if this sort of selling pressure continues. So be very careful. I would not be buying dips here. I would just be waiting for cryptocurrencies to find some sort of bottom with confirmation on the technicals before I even tried to buy in right now. I think cryptocurrencies are very dangerous right now, and I would just be holding off and waiting. I personally certainly am not buying any cryptocurrencies right now, not even looking at them. I'm waiting for everything to bottom out, which, like I said, I think it's going to be another year or two before that happens. I am waiting for everything to bottom out before I even consider buying in. Again, anything I say on this channel is not a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any asset. These are just my opinions, which may or may not be accurate. Please do your own research before investing in any asset. Now, in some other news, Meta, formerly known as Facebook, just opened their first brick-and-mortar store, trying to lure customers into the metaverse. The store is a small store. They only have 1,500 square feet, and they only have 3 products in the store, essentially some VR headgear stuff. Now, the fact that Facebook has to open a brick-and-mortar store trying to lure people into the metaverse really concerns me, because it means that Facebook is trying to create a market where there is no market. One of the things that made Facebook so successful when they first came out is that there was a market for social media already. We already had MySpace and Friendster, and Facebook decided to be a better version of that. Well, as Facebook has continued to fall apart and decline and less people are using it, I don't even think Zoomers are on Facebook anymore. The problem is that Facebook is now trying to shift into a new market, new segment, new industry, which is good. They're thinking about the future, but the issue is they're not getting into something that already has a strong foundation that just maybe needs to be improved upon. They're literally trying to create a brand new market. Now, I know a lot of other companies are working on metaverse platforms as well. However, the fact remains this is a new market. So Facebook, unfortunately, if they want to be successful, they're going to have to spend a lot of money on developing the industry, developing the market, and getting people onto this platform. And I have seen companies do this in the past, and I'm just telling you, it's not profitable. The first people or the biggest company to get out there, they are always the loser. They're always the ones that lose money. They never turn a profit. Just look at Uber. Uber created an entire industry that never existed before, wildly successful, but for the life of them, they cannot turn a profit. They had $7 billion in revenue, netted a $6 billion loss last quarter. They cannot turn a profit because they've spent so much money on marketing and advertising, trying to get people onto the platform and to use this new service. So that's what really concerns me about Facebook, is I think they're going to lose a ton of money from this venture. And I just would not be investing in FB right now for the long-term hold. I don't think this is going to work out for them from a profit standpoint. Also, after the close today, AMC shares rose after the results were higher than expectations. Now, while they did beat earnings expectations, I think you still have to keep in mind that they still had a massive loss for the quarter. Although they do have $1.3 billion in liquidity available, so certainly they can get all the way to the end of this year without ever having to worry about running out of cash. Now, while the stock did jump 2.5% after hours, unfortunately it dropped 9% during the day. So even the after hours jump just did not make up for the fact that AMC was down significantly on the day. Of course, I feel bad for anybody who is holding Upstart shares, unless of course you had put option, then you're making bank right now. Upstart was already down 8% on the day, and they dropped 45% after hours. Absolutely insane. I mean, this stock was at $400 earlier, and now they're at 42. It is down 90% from highs. Just unbelievable the way this market is selling off, and stocks are getting absolutely destroyed. So again, just be very careful in this market. Diversify far and wide. I would keep position sizing quite small. And if you got extra cash, I mean, I'm just holding cash right now. I'm not buying anything because I have just seen stock after stock after stock get demolished. And I think we have a lot more pain to go before we finally reach a bottom. So just be careful, guys, because these earnings are getting really dangerous. Now, all of that said, I don't always make money in the market, but today we did make money, and we made two good plays I just want to highlight here. The first one is I sold a QQQ put that I bought on Friday for a 72% profit. I then bought a QQQ call option expiring at the end of this week, and with the futures up 1% right now, and the rebound rally I do think we're going to get on Tuesday, I think this one's going to pay off as well. Again, if you guys want to come make money with us and you want to get 72% profits in your portfolio while the market continues to tank, then come join us over the Stock Curry VIP Discord. Over in the Discord, I post all of my trades before they are filled, and I also explain why I'm buying and selling certain securities, as well as provide some alternatives based upon your portfolio and risk tolerance. And that way you can decide if you want to come join in on the trades or hold off on some, or maybe modify them to fit you a little bit better rather than just basically seeing what I'm buying and selling. You get a lot more information. So if you want to know everything I'm buying and selling before the trades are filled so that you can join in on these trades as well and hopefully make a 72% profit in your portfolio also, come join us over at the VIP Discord. You can sign up at stockcurry.vip/getvip. That's stockcurry.vip/getvip. Also, I wanted to let you know that with all of the money we've been making recently, we've had a lot of people sign up for the Discord. And it's getting a little bit overwhelming for me to be in there and just make sure everybody's responded to and taken care of. So once we hit 1,000 Discord members in VIP, I'm going to cut it off. I'm not going to let any more than 1,000 in there at this time until I can figure something else out. So I just want to let you know that I am cutting it off at 1,000 people in the Discord. So if you want to get in, you want to join the Discord, make sure you sign up, because once we hit 1,000, that's it. I'm done. I'm cutting it off, and nobody else is going to be allowed in. So just wanted to let you guys know about that. I just want to make sure that I limit the number of people in there so that I can focus and really provide benefit and value to you guys beyond just, I don't know, trade alerts or a few posts here and there. I really want to be able to respond to your questions and help you guys out and coach you and help you make money. So in order to do that, I'm going to limit the Discord to 1,000 people. So if you want to join and get in there, just go ahead and sign up before we hit that 1,000, because after that, I'm going to cut it off. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and got a lot out of it. If you haven't already, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and click the bell icon and click all so that you can get notified when I release my next video. I hope you have a lot of success trading, and I will see you tomorrow.